Beleke soko bule. It is Boxing Day. How are you doing? Good morning. Monday, the 26th of December, 2022. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend during the festive season celebration. Well, they still continue till hopefully around 31st of December. But of course, the main course of the discussion will be rotating around Christmas and Boxing Day, which is the day when people be unwrapping their goods, or as well as unwrapping gifts that were offered to them. Well, a day like Christmas is one that comes in once a year, and the day when people get to celebrate more about Christian doctrine when people celebrate the birth. But besides the same situation, you get to realize that the business community never sleeps, not at all. And that is one of the reasons as to why we are here to take you through all that matters business, because you as an individual need to as well know and keep up to speed with the pace that we are following lately. Now, business is moving on swiftly. If you look at most of the areas within Kampala and switching all the areas down off the streets and taking it away across the East African Community region, these are some of the things that you need to understand that are catching up definitely. So for all of you who have been part of the entire discussion, the bigger question is, where and how can we favorably position ourselves as individuals? Well, and besides the same situation, you are welcome on board. If you look at what is happening across the entire nation, but besides the fact that most of the businesses are, especially in the public private sector, companies, government organizations, have their offices last week, till this week, until the people will be reporting back their workplaces, or will be reporting back their different workstations. So that is where you can definitely see that. And of course, when you look at the essential businesses, mention of which pharmacies, look at people actually in hospital, those are businesses that were still operating, because why you would call a hospital a business is simply because you will not get something free of charge in there. But for the essential part of it, just like back in times of COVID, the essential workers are still at work. So speaking of those who actually into security, the security forces, in the journalists, some of the journalists still at work, and then we've got the media stations still actively working, and then we also have people who are actually coming in from the scope of health. All those are working, apart from the education sector that was already off even before the festive season. But of course, also the people who are self-employed, I believe some of them are still working. It's not the period for you to actually lay your tools down, simply because you know many people are not many people are off the city and all those situations. But of course, this entire week we expect those who left to move to their villages back last week to start returning to Kampala in different ships and all that. So that means the transportation business is yet to pick up this entire week. The weekend wasn't that favorable for those in transportation. That's why you get to realize some of the fares were a bit high if you're to travel from a different destination to another, simply because there were very few people who are traveling. So a taxi operator or a bus operator would just suggest to hike the prices instead of taking an empty vehicle or that, because of the fuel prices, the fuel costs, first of all. So they're minimizing these costs by all that means. So if you look at the entire scope of the business generation, we are moving in the rightful direction. But slowly, if we are to just give you a simple breakdown of the entire weekend, not entirely a weekend that was filled up with a lot of business activations, but Saturday was a catch-up one for most of the businesses in the CBD of Kampala, simply because it was Christmas Eve, and we all know when it comes to Christmas how prepared Ugandans get, how fast they want to get these things, how most of the Ugandans engage buying of certain things. So these are some of the things that people need to really catch up on the entire scope. So that is why we're getting into situations where you get to realize that, well, as far as we're growing, the entire situation when it comes to business is also shaping up. So those are some of the things that you need to as well understand. Those are some of the things that you need to catch up with quickly and quickly enough. But besides the entire scope as well, we are